job. So this will be Monday, April 13th. We're going to get into our discussion as far as the Outsiders goes, with the bell work. We're going to go through and talk about from here and help you guys out. The first one, as we go through, we're going to see if you agree or disagree with each one and then give you a chance to argue your point, because each one of these is going to pop up in the story. Those of you who are busy taking a test should probably be working on the bell work now, so that I wouldn't have to be mean to you to try to prevent that being right. So, number one, popular kids are the most important kids in the school. Raise your hand if you agree. Raise your hand if you disagree. Number two, it's okay to kill someone if you know they are evil. Agree? Disagree? Agree. I would help a friend no matter what they ask me to do. Agree? Disagree? Alright. And four, it is no longer bullying as soon as you fight back. Agree? Disagree? And five, kids can't change their social group. Dorks, skaters, jocks, etc. Agree? Disagree? Wow, you guys are all on the same page. See how that works? First one. Popular kids are the most important kids in the school. Interesting idea about why you would agree or disagree on this one. Soapy, let's have you begin. What are your thoughts?
On the first one?
Uh-huh.
I disagree because I think that people who are very successful aren't always popular.
So you're saying that the kids who are successful at school are not necessarily the popular ones?
No, like when they get older, the kids that aren't popular when they were younger are more successful usually.
Gotcha. Interesting. All right.
Do you have that?
God!
She just watches a lot of movies.
What are your thoughts?
Sorry.
First, right?
No?
Okay. I disagree.
Why?
Because popular people are important.
One more time, a bit louder.
Popular people would be as important as everyone else.
So they're not more important, they're just equally as important?
Yes.
Are you saying every kid is equally as important as each other?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you really believe that?
Yes.
So the kid that does no work and makes fun of everybody and bullies everybody is just as important as the good kid that does all the homework and turns stuff in and helps out the teacher?
No, let's put it that way.
You're a bully.
Yeah, if you put it that way.
I mean, you just said that they're both equally as important, so I was just checking to see.
Same thing Sophie said.
Just make it.
What?
Way to back out on that one. Feel strong there.
So you watch movies too?
Then Carson, what do you have?
Yeah. Thing is, I kind of put what she said.
You just put down what she said?
No, like what Mom said.
You watch movies too?
No.
Phyllis, you're over here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was saying that kind of like everyone's equal.
So you also believe that everyone is equal, even the kid that...
Well, after you kind of explained it that way.
So now you're wanting to change it?
Just
So now you're saying
something.
not everyone is equal?
Mistakes were made.
No, everyone's equal, but
So you are saying
yes, I'm thinking.
the kid that makes fun of everybody at school and does no homework and beats up other kids is just as important as the kid that does all the homework and helps out the teacher? They're both equally as important in the school.
In some cases.
Yeah, it depends on which case.
We're about how important they are to the school. That case.
Carson is confusing me.
I'll pick out someone new. Zach!
Yeah, thank you.
We all are special in our own ways.
Don't care about you being special. I'm talking about for the school.
Got him.
That was a random hippie statement to try and deflect attention. Does
Hippie,
you
man.
no good whatsoever. As far as the school is concerned and who's important in the school, I want to know which kids are more important. Are the popular kids the more important ones?
No,
Why not?
because they're idiots.
So you're saying every popular kid is an idiot.
Basically.
Then why are they popular?
Because they think they're cool and they all go
Well, one, make sure as we go through that you guys don't yell out and talk, so I don't have to be mean to you, because everyone has their own right to their opinion. And two, why would someone be popular? Because the definition of popular is well-liked. So why would someone be popular if they are not well-liked? That goes against the very definition of what it is. Arnold?
said my personal friends are more important than popular people.
You and your
True, but I'm not saying who's important to you. I'm saying who's important to the school.
Oh.
As far as the school is concerned, who's the most important ones? Not who's important to Katie. Not that you're not important to you, but if we're trying to figure out who's important to the school. Like it?
I think that the school just thinks, like, if you get your homework done and if you do it right.
So would that be the most popular kids?
No, because maybe not all the popular kids do their homework.
Okay. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. You sounded strong for a moment, then you kind of backed down on me. Jinky?
I don't really think anyone's important unless they're like because they're not really saving lives or doing anything worth.
We're not saying important in life, we're saying important to the school.
I know, but like, what's really important to the school?
I don't know. What do you think is important to the school?
Nothing really is important to the school.
So you're saying the school has no importance whatsoever. And the school does not care whether you're the kid that goes around beating up other kids, making fun of people.
I mean, they don't like them, but it's not like they're less or more important.
So you think the school sees those kids as being equal also?
I mean, they're not really needed. Nobody's really needed. That's like the school doesn't really need people. Well, like they're not gonna die if they don't have people.
What?
Oh my God!
Yes, they are.
I think the school needs people.
How are they gonna die?
You talking about
They look at
The system dies.
Yeah, you don't have any kids. You
I
don't
mean,
have a
like-
school. What's the point of the school?
We'll move on to number 2. Number 2! It's okay to kill someone if you know they are evil. So that they qualify as evil and you know they're evil, then it's okay to kill them. What do you have? Isabel.
Okay. I agree because they could do bad things. Like they could kill somebody, which is bad. But if you don't kill them, then they could kill like.
But then you're
lots of
Yeah.
That's like that is could be a chain reaction to killing.
That's Jenkins. I know, we'll have to kill him for being evil later. So you're saying you agree with it. That's the best way to stop it. Okay. Hasil?
I disagree because if someone's evil, it's probably not the right approach to kill someone. No, kill them.
So you say we should have evil existing in the world.
No. Don't kill, but like punish.
By killing them.
Not like with them.
You confuse me.
That's good and strong on that one too. Fluffy?
Okay. It's not okay to kill somebody if they're evil, but if they already killed people like a murderer,
Right.
and you have a good reason to kill them, then yes, kill them.
So if they're evil, you can kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, it
evil.
depends what evil is in them. Like,
Evil is where they kill people.
Jenkins wanted me to charge him points again. I got his back. Okay. So you're going back to you agree. If they're evil, we can kill them.
yes.
Uh-oh, Carson.
There you go. Cameron.
Well, like a normal person can't really kill them, like a higher official.
Yes, you
like,
can.
if they have the
You
proof
take a knife and you just stab them.
that they've done.
Well, that's a whole different thing. I mean, you said a normal person can't. A normal person
Well,
can.
like,
As soon as if you decide someone's evil, you have the ability to kill them. You take something sharp and you put it inside their body enough times, it solves that problem. You're saying we shouldn't.
yeah.
So who should?
A high official or someone, and they have the proof and the evidence.
So authorities.
Yeah.
Okay. Sue?
I said I wouldn't do it, but I think I'd say the same thing as Cameron, like hire someone and be like kill them because they're bad.
That's not what Cameron said. She said Cameron said a higher authority, meaning someone higher on the ranking, not hire someone. Like everybody.
Well, hire someone anonymous and
So,
like make
yeah.
them kill them and then if
She wants to go find a cop. You're hiring a hitman. There's a difference between the two. Not saying you're wrong. I'm just making sure you realize it's a different statement. You can't say, yes, I agree with you, and then say something completely different. Okay. So you're saying we should kill them, you just don't want to get your own hands dirty.
yeah.
You want to hire someone to go do the killing. So wouldn't that make you evil?
But they would
But couldn't someone else kill you though? Because now you're evil.
Cray.
Yes, I just admitted I have to die. That was very easy of you, Travis.
Yes. But only if they're bad.
Well, I'm assuming evil covers bad.
I mean, only, yes, but only if they, what'd I say? Yes, but only if hold up. If they threaten someone's safety, I guess.
So only if their evil is life-threatening to someone else.
You're only allowed to kill them if they're evil and they're threatening someone's living safety.
Number 3! We have so many things to argue about. I know. I would help a friend no matter what they ask me to do. Now, I specifically did not put on here what the friend is asking you to do. Now, I'm going to assume the friend's not going to say, hey, come help me kill your family, because that's going to be ridiculous. But there's every chance your friend could say, hey, would you mind holding on to this gun and hiding it for me? Now, because your friend is a friend, because, you know, and by friend, I mean like your best friend. They don't want you to get in trouble, so they put the gun in a plastic bag. That way you don't get your fingerprints on it, because, you know, a hater, not a hider. Hider, not a hater. And so they just want you to hide a gun for them. So that's what I'm talking about. They say they ask you to do anything. I'm talking like breaking the law, bad stuff. They're not asking you to go kill someone. They're just asking you to help them, maybe after they kill someone. Grant?
I disagree, because what would you do if your friend asked you to jump off a bridge with them?
So,
Would you?
but what if it does not involve you killing someone, by including yourself?
Yes.
Then you're good to go?
I got you.
There's no bridge jumping. There's no killing your own family. Now you're in?
No.
Oh.
Because if they ask you to do something bad stuff that you don't want to do, then
Like holding on to the gun. Would you do that? No. Even though it's your best friend, like, hey, hook a brother up. I just, and you're sitting, say no. Pinkles.
Bro, I disagree because they could give you money and ask you to buy drugs.
That most definitely would qualify in that area, and you would not do that. Or they could say, try to hire you to go kill someone, depending on who you're.
Again, that's
Bogart.
To be honest, I agree.
Why?
Because, if it's not involving killing.
We already covered death is not involved.
Alright, so, if he told me to hold a gun for him, I'd put it in a plastic bag and, throw it somewhere where I know it is, to
Right.
hide it. And it's if he wanted you to do something, stupid, he's not your friend if he wants you to do that, and he knows that you're going to get in trouble for this, so he's not your friend.
I think I follow you. Rufus.
I said I agree because none of my friends would ask me to do something bad. And if they did, then they would be my friend.
So back to Bogart's idea. My friends would not ask me to do something like that, and if they are. So, even if it was your best friend, and your best friend asks you, and surprises you, like, hey, surprise, gun, you just surprise, done, and just walk away, throw your face, that's it. Just like that.
wow. You are very bad.
Number 4. It is no longer bullying as soon as you fight back. Thoughts on that one? Hang on. Another kid playing on the phone. I got to charge points real quick. We've got 3 so far this class period. And by the way, when I look around, I try to pick on people who have not raised their hand yet, so that's why I try to rotate as much as I can. Yes, dear. I know. Go for it, Cripple. So, Cripple away. All right. Hey, Carson.
I said I disagree.
Why?
Well, if it happens more than once
Uh-huh.
and you're still fighting back, I still think it's bullying because they keep coming back.
So let's say I keep pushing you, I keep pushing you, I keep pushing you. You fight back and hit me. So now is what I'm still doing considered bullying? You don't sound nearly as strong now.
Not
Maybe, yeah.
really, because you never hit me.
Okay.
I shouldn't do that. Hit me back.
All right. So
Bullying is when somebody does something repeatedly
Right.
that isn't good.
Right.
So that would be considered self-defense if you fought back.
So then, the idea being, is what the person did to you considered bullying if you fight back?
If you like defended yourself, like if they were like physically harmed or something that you.
I'm not saying what do we call what that person does. What do you call what the aggressor does? Is it still considered bullying?
Yeah, it's still considered.
You say it's still considered bullying even though I got hit?
Yeah.
Alright. Lisa?
I think it is considered bullying because if you're doing it repeatedly over and over,
Even if you get punched for it? Jenkins?
Well, it's still considered bullying and maybe stopped, but it was still bullying beforehand. Or they could continue bullying by keep doing it. Just even though you fight back doesn't mean it's not bullying.
Travis?
Yes, but only to defend yourself.
So that would be the fighting back.
Yeah.
And so it's no longer bullying?
Yeah, because, like, what if someone starts beating you up and then you just sit there and take it?
That's just getting bugged.
What?
Well, the idea being... Alright, that's fine. Isabel?
Okay,
Swing for it.
it is bullying because, wait, it's still bullying because they started the fight
Uh-huh.
and then, like, you could be defending yourself and you could, like, end that fight if you, like, knock them out because then they can't hurt you anymore. So, solve the problem.
And what she goes to is actually a big part of what happens in the book. You have a kid that keeps getting picked on, and then fights back, but his fighting back goes beyond anything that was ever
Like
done
that
to him.
video.
Something like the video. And so it's that same idea, does that stop it from being bullying if the kid getting picked on goes above and beyond in that retaliation? And the last one, number 5. Kids can't change their social group, which will play a big role because this is being told from the viewpoint of a kid that is a dork, or at least a non-popular kid. And the idea that once you're unpopular forever, and there is no changing it. Oliver?
I think that if you're a skater and maybe you like break your leg or something, and the doctor says like you can't skate again, you probably find a new hobby and change it.
That's a good point. So if you can no longer do that particular thing, it makes sense. Cameron?
People change for the better, and usually you can't force them to be something they're not.
Not bad. Pickles?
I say, well,
Strong point, Pickles. That's what brought that up. I was afraid to look at it. Go. Tomorrow, we have to change our schedule because we'll be doing our I-Step stuff. So we'll actually begin our reading of the novel on Wednesday. Take off.